Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining the webinar today. I hope you all are doing good. I'm Sharon from the Zoho One marketing team, and I'm joined here by Madhu Sudanan, our senior lead from the Zoho One customer acceleration response team called as CART. And we will be joined by Anant and Shakti from the Zoho Directories leadership team, who will be helping us with the Q&A that we'll have at the end. So Madhu here works closely with our developers, and he handles developer tickets, and he'll be handling today's session, which in fact, was inspired by actual case studies we've been working on recently. So he will be taking us through the ins and outs of how um, corporate gifting businesses can enhance their workflows using Zoho One apps and help you take that shift from sticking to physical client books and ad flyers and whatnot. So, this session, we hope, will help you understand how going digital can help you manage your corporate gifting business effortlessly and scale all the more easily. So before I hand the session over to Madhu, here's a bit of housekeeping notes for us. So this webinar is powered by Zoho Meeting, an online application platform that helps run online meetings and webinars such as these to both internal and external stakeholders alike. So with respect to this webinar, if you're facing any technical difficulties, you can always exit, hit a hard refresh and try connecting again. And this webinar is getting recorded, and all our registrants and attendees would receive the recording to their emails once after we wind up the session. So like mentioned earlier, we have a dedicated Q&A session at the end. So we are looking forward to an active participation from everyone here. So that's it from me, Madhu. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Sharon, for the intro. Yeah, hi everyone. A pleasant morning or evening from wherever you are. As Sharon mentioned, I have taken some real-time examples of how a corporate gifting company overcame the struggles they were facing with the existing approach by using Zoho One applications, and I have added my extended possibilities as well. So, in today's topic, we are going to discuss about the front office applications used in a corporate gifting business. Success stories are always inspiring, right? Everyone would love to hear a success story. They motivate us by quantifying the benefits of solutions and portraying the power of hard work, resilience, and dedication. Today, I would like to start my presentation with one such success story. A corporate gifting company, which started their journey as a small prank among their friends, slowly turned to a small scale business, and within a few years, their business grew so much that they were generating a revenue of 2.5 crores per month. So, how did this gifting company achieve such great heights of success? They had a simple motto: you don't build business, you build people, and then the people build the business. The company believed that every user associated to a brand or an organization, be it the customers or the employers or the stakeholders, they are the brand ambassadors of that company. So, for a gifting company to strive, they need to build their brand credibility. Today, we are going to have a look at the major front office applications that help this gifting company build its brand credibility and achieve such great heights of success. These applications are Zoho Sites, Zoho Desk, Zoho Sales IQ, Zoho Forms, Zoho Marketing Automation, Zoho CRM, and Zoho Social. Let us see the functionalities and roles of each applications one by one and how they help this gifting company transition from the existing approach to the digitized world. Before anything else, before digitization, the company used to maintain their leads, contacts in books, and they would contact them manually to promote their products. And they were only able to do it within a closed group of contacts. But as their business grew, they had to digitize to promote and expand their business. As I had mentioned earlier, they had to build their brand credibility in order to promote their business to a larger audience and to build a strong connection with them. In today's world, promoting a business also means you will need a website that is professional, intuitive, and of course, it needs to be absolutely stunning. So, how did this gifting company create such a website? The answer to that was Zoho Sites. Your brand's journey to online excellence begin with Zoho Sites. Zoho Sites help you to discover a feature-rich business ecosystem that offers unparalleled administrative controls, built-in marketing tools, and seamless integrations, thereby allowing you to expand your business globally and captivate your audience. So, how did Zoho Sites help you achieve this? With the help of website builder in Zoho Sites, you can literally create a website within minutes. You can get your website up quickly with our free and customizable templates. Let us see a small demonstration of how quickly we can create a website using Zoho Sites. I have it pre-recorded here. I'm just going to one.zoho.com and clicking on Sites application, and I'm going to click on create new website. I'm just giving a name for my website. I'm going with a gifting company, and I am selecting the website category as business. Once I select them, I click on choose template. We have a lot of free and customizable templates where you can choose and customize your website. I'm just going to select a template and click on customize. And here we can select the set of colors, font style, headers, and banner style for our site. Once we have selected everything, you can just click on finish and our website will be ready. This page here is the actual website builder. I'm just going to click on edit site. In this website builder, you can add any kind of elements to your website simply by drag and drop. I'm going to click on add element. As you can see, we can add any type of elements. It can be images, text, buttons, containers, dividers, audios, videos. Anything can be added just by drag and drop, and we can click on publish and it will be available in our live site. I'm just going to click on publish. It's load for a moment. Yeah. Okay. Since we haven't added a domain to our site, at first it will be published in the Zoho Sites domain. However, if you already own a domain, you can map it to your site in here. I'm just going to publish it with the Zoho Sites domain. Okay, now the site is ready. I'm going to access it. Yeah, there it is. Our site is now ready. As you can see, we have literally created a website within 2 minutes. Okay, now the site is ready. What if I need more visual branding? How do I create that? We have the inbuilt visual editor in Zoho Sites, which allows you to create consistent visual branding. We can go to the visual editor from the site settings page. Under customization, I'm just going to click on visual editor. Here you can choose the preset colors for your site, the font styles. We have a default set, or if you want, you can go with the custom values. And you can choose the headers and banner style for your site from here. If you are a web developer yourself, you can even use CSS scripts to personalize your site, or you can just use the available menu items to design everything. Okay, now we may have a question that we have created a website for desktop and how it will appear in a mobile or a tablet view. With Zoho Sites, you can make your website compatible for every screen size easily and quickly. Let me show you how we can do this. Just click on edit site from the site builder. Here we have an option to check how this website will be available for a mobile or a tablet. Here, this is the mobile view and this is the tablet view. So we can customize it according to the device. And while adding any element to the site, we will give you an option whether that particular element needs to be present in the desktop view alone or it needs to be present in tablet or mobile as well. If you don't want it to be available in a tablet, you can just disable it from here. So with this, you can customize websites that are targeted to an audience of desktops, mobiles, or tablets. Suppose, let's say, if you want to publish your site in a different language for a particular region, like a particular, when people from a particular region access that site, it should be available in their native language. How can we achieve that? We can use the subsite feature in Zoho sites to achieve this scenario. We can create a subsite again by going to site settings, click on subsite, and add subsite. A subsite can be created for three purposes. It can be a regular subsite with content independent of main site, or it can be a translation subsite, or it can be a subsite with localized content. That means that content will be available only for that particular region. Let's go with the subsite with translation now. As you can see, you can give a name for the site. In the language section, we can select the language. Let me choose Bulgarian here, and I have to choose which region this subsite should be available. I'm just going to click on the region. Here we can choose the region. So when people from this Bulgarian region access this subsite, it will be available in their native language. One of the key features that we need to focus on while creating a site is the website navigation. We need to make the website navigation simple so that the customers can get what they are looking for easily and quickly. Let's take this gifting business as an example. We have a lot of services to offer and multiple locations where we operate from. Instead of providing everything as a menu item, we can configure a mega menu that is sleek, expandable, and presents everything in an attractive manner. We can configure this mega menu by again going to site settings, under configurations, going to click on menus, add menu, just going to give it a name as services and select the mega menu option. Once you have created a mega menu, you have to link it with the existing menu item. Since I have created the mega menu as services, I am going to link it with the services menu item. Once done, we can publish the site. How it will look in the actual website is when you hover over the menu item, the subsequent items that you have added in the mega menu will appear in the bottom of the section. You need to strive among your competitors. Getting discovered online is a breeze with Zoho sites. Our built-in SEO tools generates SEO reports, analyzes keyword density, generate automatic site maps, and suggest alternative image titles and much more to help identify your site more easily. As you can see in the screen, we are providing Google tools, Bing Webmaster, sitemaps, verification files. All these can be configured. So whenever a customer searches for a related product or a topic, our site will be listed among the top results. One of the major concerns that we need to take care while creating a website is security. You don't have to worry about security when you are building your site with Zoho sites. We provide automatic SSL management, GDPR compliance, and Zoho secure global data centers ensure that your site is safe and secured. Once you have made the necessary configurations in the DNS side, you can just install the SSL certificate for your site from the site settings page. Under configuration, we have the domain and SSL option, where you can just click on get SSL certificate and your site will be secured. Okay, now the company had built a website, a multifunctional website. They had two major aspects to be addressed. First one, for the existing customers to raise their feedbacks or queries. And second part, to digitize the lead generation. Let's see how they address these challenges using Zoho applications one by one. First, for the existing customers to raise their queries or feedbacks. The company had an incident wherein a customer who received a product wanted to raise a feedback or query regarding the product, and he sent an email to the salesperson. But unfortunately, that salesperson was not available at that moment, so the query was left unattended. In order to overcome this situation, the company deployed Zoho Desk. Zoho Desk is an online customer service help desk software. It helps you to be more accessible to your customers and provide them with quick and accurate resolutions. Let's see how we can integrate our site with Zoho Desk to address the customer queries. I have a recording here. I'm going to desk.zoho.com and I'm going to click on settings. I'm going to click on departments and create a new department. The purpose of creating a new department is to differentiate the agents who are taking care of different products within the same company. Once you create a department, you have to associate a support email address to that department. As you can see here, we have already created a department and we have associated a support address to it. Once done, we can provide this support address in the contact us section of the page of our website. As you can see, we have provided the support address in the contact us section of our website. So whenever a customer has a query or a feedback, they can send an email to this address and it will be created as a ticket in Desk. The purpose of creating a ticket in Desk is we can track the responses from customers and the agents as well. So we can make sure the customer queries are addressed properly and on time. I'm just going to send an email as customer to the support address that we have provided in the contact us section. Once the email is sent, as you can see here, it will be created as a ticket in Zoho Desk and we can assign it to an agent to take care of it. One more important feature of Zoho Desk is the Help Center. Help Center is the place where you can configure help articles, knowledge bases, and FAQs so that the customers can refer and get clarified themselves whenever they have a clarification or a query. Now, the first part, the handling existing customer query is addressed. Now, we are moving to the second one, the lead generation part. Zoho allows you to generate leads through various integrations. We can use WhatsApp integration, subscribers, contact us forms, or the chatbots. This company choose chatbot and web forms as their lead generation methods. First, the chatbot. Chatbots can be configured using Zoho Sales IQ. Zoho Sales IQ offers your marketing, sales, and support teams the digital customer engagement tools to communicate with every visitor of the site at every stage of their visitor cycle. This all-in-one live chat and analytics platform promotes proactive customer engagement, allowing you to initiate right kind of conversation at the right time. Let's see how to deploy chatbot in our website. And I'm going to salesiq.zoho.com and I'm going to click on settings. I'm going to click on brands and select the brand. I'm going to click on installation You can install the chatbot in website, Android apps, iOS apps, and email signature as well. For now, we are going to install it in our website. Copy this code and go to sites.zoho.com. Select the site where you want to install the chatbot. Click on Edit Site. In general, chatbots will appear at the bottom of the site. So we are going to configure this in the footer section. Click on Edit Footer and click on Add Element. I'm just going to select the code snippet element from here. And we just need to paste the code that we have copied from the sales IQ. As you can see here, I have already pasted the chatbot code in our website. Once published, the chatbot will be live in our website like this, and it will start addressing the customer queries. Okay, now I have configured the chatbot in my site. How do I make sure that the bot is addressing the customer queries properly? So I have to provide the proper resources for the bot so that it can address the customer queries more efficiently. Let's see how to configure the resources for the chatbot. I'm again going to salesiq.zoho.com and settings. I'm going to click on answer bot. I'm selecting the bot. From here, you can configure the settings for your answer bot, the default language, supported languages for your bot, and the resources. Chatbot uses the articles and FAQs in your sales IQ as resources and it to address the customer queries. The more number of articles and FAQs you provide, the more accurate the chatbot responses will be. And we can configure the response of the chatbot, the behavior, and the fallback options as well. In case if there is a system failure, what should the chatbot do? We can integrate Zoho Sales IQ with Zoho Desk, and we can create a ticket in Zoho Desk whenever there is an unattended chat as well. Okay, now I have deployed a chatbot to address the customer queries. We have informed that the Sales IQ platform promotes proactive customer engagement. Now the next question is, how do I do that? As you can see here, when the chatbot code is deployed in our site, it will start tracking the visitors of our site. We have an actual visitor of our site. I'm just going to click on the visitor and we can start a proactive chat with the site from here, with the visitor from here. So you can initiate chat with the visitors and convert them as leads for our products. The next lead generating method is the web forms. So Zoho allows you to create web forms through multiple applications. We have the CRM forms, we have the site forms, and we have an inbuilt application dedicatedly for creating forms, which is the Zoho Forms application. Zoho Forms is an online form builder that helps you to create beautiful and functional forms with customizable themes. You can just go to forms.zoho.com and create a new form just by drag and drop of the required fields. As you can see here, I have created a simple form with email and name fields. What I'm going to do is I'm going to provide this form in my website. So anyone who is interested to subscribe to my newsletter or my product can enter their email in it, and they'll be created as a lead or contact in CRM or marketing automation based on my configurations. So once you have created a form in Zoho Forms, you can just copy the HTML code and deploy it in the website, just like how we did it for the chatbot. Once published, the form will be rendered in the site like this. So as I had told earlier, whenever a lead or a visitor enters their details in the form, they will be pushed as contacts or leads into our Zoho applications according to our requirement. Okay, now we have set up the lead generation part through chatbot and web forms as well. Now we have an entire ocean of leads that comprises both junk leads and potential leads with us. We have to identify and segregate these leads so that the interested leads can be guided in the right path. So, how do we segregate these leads? How do we optimize time by minimizing the possibility of fishing out the junk? How do we fish out the required fish from this vast ocean of leads? The solution to this is lead nurturing using Zoho marketing automation. Zoho marketing automation is a software solution designed to ease the marketing process, generate sales qualified leads, and nurture them using multi-channel automations and journeys. You can even send a bulk email campaign to your leads and nurture them based on their response and profiles. We can have an overview of how our campaigns performed by checking the reports section. How many emails were delivered, how many of them were opened, how many of them got bounced. By checking the reports, we can conclude how the whether the campaign reached the targeted audience or if we need to optimize our content. Okay, let's say I have sent an email campaign to 1,000 contacts. 500 of them responded back to me, and 300 of them didn't even open my email, and 200 of them opened the email and clicked the link that I have provided. How do I configure the next action items based on their responses? The answer to this is journeys. Journeys allows you to automate repetitive tasks and engage with your leads based on their behavior. Three integral parts of journeys are trigger, condition based on which lead enters the journey. It can be a form submission or an email action. Process. It allows you to configure a series of actions to be performed when the lead enters the journey. Action. A series of steps to be performed when the lead complete or exits the journey. Let's see a small demonstration of how to create a journey using marketing automation. I'm just going to marketingautomation.zoho.com, clicking on journeys, clicking on create new journey, and just giving it a name. I'm clicking on next. We have a wide array of predefined templates where you can choose, or you can create one from scratch as per your requirement. I have created a journey, a simple follow-up journey. So whenever a lead or a visitor submits the form, they will be entered into the journey and an email will be sent to them. So after that, I will be checking their email activity. If they haven't opened the email, they will be removed from the journey. And if they have opened and clicked on the link, they will be created as a lead in CRM. And you can check when a particular lead entered the journey, when a particular lead went through a particular component in the journey using contact trace path. So contact trace path gives you an overview of how long a particular lead stayed in the journey. Now we have generated leads and nurtured them using marketing automation. Let's see how to convert them into sales qualified leads using Zoho CRM. Zoho CRM is a robust software that gives your business what you need, right from the first hello to the final deal shaking handshake from your customers. Let's take our corporate gifting business as an example. This business needs to maintain the details of our clients, our current prospects, our vendors, and products, which in our case, the gift items that we need to sell. These details needs to be maintained and tracked separately so that it's easier to find relevant information or contact them. Modules in Zoho CRM lets you track, categorize, and maintain details belonging to various aspects of your business. They are the building blocks of CRM and are represented as leads, contacts, accounts, deals, tasks, and much more. You can organize these modules as per your personal or business convenience. By going to settings, under customization, you can click on modules and fields where we have the organize modules option. Here you can organize the modules as per your personal or business convenience. Let us now jump into the basic module of CRM, which is the leads module. Leads module in Zoho CRM helps you manage your leads. This module basically contains the data that is pushed from lead generation and nurturing. As we have seen earlier, the leads can be generated through web forms, through chatbot integrations, or you can, if you have leads in your, you can just import them, or you can create a lead by completing the lead form. You can customize these lead details according to your sales and marketing process. By clicking on the edit button, you will have an option to edit the page layout where you can customize the lead details based on your sales and marketing process. You can change the order of the fields, add some new fields, custom fields, disable some of the standard fields, and much more as per your convenience. You can follow with the leads from CRM through emails, WhatsApp integrations, or through call when you have a telephone integrations. You can follow up with the lead until a certain stage, and we can convert it into a deal. While converting a lead to a deal, an account and contact will be created automatically. I'm just going to convert this lead. As you can see, an account and contact will be created automatically when I convert this lead into a deal. Contacts are people with whom you communicate either in pursuit of business or personal use. The most important function of contacts module in Zoho CRM is that they can be customer acquisitions as well as procurement of products from your vendors. It can be related to an account as well as vendors based on your sales and marketing process. We can just create a tag to differentiate between the customers and vendors. As you can see here, I have created a green tag for the customers and I have created a red tag for the vendors. So we can differentiate who are the customers and vendors much easily. Let's say we are selling printed bottles to a corporate organization. In this case, contacts can either be the corporate organization who wants our printed bottles or the vendor from where we get the raw materials for our printed bottles. In any sales organization, deals are the most important records because they generate the actual revenue for the organization. All deals have to undergo a complete sales cycle, starting with identifying the hot prospects and ending with the prospects being won or lost. The activities that needs to be completed within this sales cycle includes sending product informations, product demonstrations, sales quotations, and business negotiations. So in a module that has so many stages in it, how do we identify and navigate through which a sales prospect goes from becoming a lead to becoming your customer? The answer to this is pipeline. Pipeline is a visual representation of the sales process that which a sales prospect goes, identifying where the prospects are in the buying cycle. As you can see here, this horizontal line, this is the pipeline of our deals module. It starts with the qualification stage and ends with the deal being won, lost, or lost to competition. We have created this pipeline keeping in mind the standard practice that is followed in most of the organizations, and you can have an overview of how many deals are there in each stage by checking the dashboard. We have a report called deals by stage where you can see how many deals are there in each stage of the pipeline. However, if you want to create a pipeline for your own business process, you can create it from the settings under customizations, just clicking on pipelines and create a new pipeline. Let's give it a name. You can add the existing stages to your pipeline, or you can just create a new stage and associate it to your pipeline. Once you set it as default, all the new deals that comes to the deals module will be entering the new pipeline. Okay. Now, there is no point in CRM if you can't manage your relationships in real time. You have to know when someone interacts with your company and react before the trial goes cold. Know immediately when someone visits your website, opens up your email, or mentions your brand in a social media. So how to do this? Signals in Zoho CRM allows you to keep track of all your customer activities, including third-party apps, by bringing all your alerts together in an organized timeline. In order to achieve this, we need to integrate Zoho CRM with Zoho Social and import the necessary brands from Zoho Social. Zoho Social is a complete social media management software that assists business and agencies in expanding their social media presence. You can just go to social.zoho.com and create a new brand. Once you create a new brand, you have to associate the social media channels to it. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, up to 9 channels can be configured per brand. It has to be a business account, and once you authorize the account, the information from your social handles will be pulled into your social portal. The number of followers you have, number of new followers you gained in the past week or month, how many posts you have made it in the last week or month. Everything can be viewed in the social portal itself. And if someone has messaged you in any of these handles, in Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, you can view it in the social portal and you can reply it from here itself. As you can see, the messages section, we can build a conversation with the customers and try to convert them as leads within Zoho Social itself. And when someone mentions you in a post, or when someone comments in your post, you will be notified in Zoho Social. As you can see here, when someone mentioned my brand in a post, I will be notified inside the Zoho Social portal. And social allows you to schedule posts in your social media handles. We provide you with the best time slot when the audience is most active, so that you can get the maximum reach, or you can create your own publishing schedule as per your convenience. Okay, now we have completed the setup, the lead generation part, the lead and conversion of lead into a deal. The next question is, how do I generate an invoice? How do I generate a sales or purchase order? How do I track my expenses? How do I keep track of the inventory? How do I file taxes for my organization? So we have an entire suite of finance apps to address these concerns. We have Zoho Books to raise invoices. We have Zoho Expenses to keep track of the organization's expense. And we have Zoho Inventory to keep track of the products in our stock. So all these can be integrated in Zoho CRM itself, and you can manage them from CRM itself. These integrations and the applications will be explained in our next part of the webinar, which is the back office applications, which is going to happen on 23rd October. So please stay tuned. So with that, we are concluding these sessions. Please let us know if you have any questions in the Q&A section.
Thanks for a great session, Madhu. Can we possibly have the QR code in a slide now, just to help our attendees register for the part 2 that's happening on the 23rd?
Sure. One moment.
Thank you.
Please scan this QR to register for the back office applications used in a corporate gifting business part 2, which is happening on the 23rd October.
Thanks, Madhu. So just on the off chance that, if any one of you isn't able to scan the code right away, right this moment, you can always bank on the recording of this webinar, which will be shared to your emails. So yes, we'll move on to the Q&A now. Yeah.
เอาไหมไม่เห็นเลย
I can see that all the questions have been answered. Thanks a bunch, Sai and Anand, for helping us with the Q&A. We can maybe wait for another minute or so, and then we can wind up. So yes, we'll wind up, everyone. Thank you so much for your time and for patiently listening till the end. We appreciate your interest, and thanks, team, for all your efforts and support. And in case if any of you have any questions while you watch this recording, you can always write to us at support@zoho1.com. Thank you and have a great day. I'm ending the session now. Thanks. Bye.